I'm like, call him for me. He called him, and then that's how I started talking to Scar.
Wow. You got Big Walk Dog from Mississippi? Big Walk?
Yes. He got an album just came out Friday.
Yeah. What makes him special?
Say what now?
What makes him special as an artist? Like, what did you see there?
I just see a lot of, him and me, or me and him, because he's from a small town in Mississippi. Like I said, I'm from a small town, was born in a small town in Alabama, so I just know how it is coming from someone like that want to be heard. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of people, all my artists that I sign, like I don't want to be a person known for just signing people from Atlanta, from Boulder Crest, from my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to sign people all over the country, all over the South. So my thing was I wanted to give them a shot.
And one more, you had Big Fizzle, right? Arkansas?
Yes, Big Fizzle from another small town in Arkansas. Like, that's the thing, I'm not signing hype, I'm signing just talent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He had that personality, and he was a quarterback in 12th grade, and they just like, I liked the music first off, I didn't even know he was a quarterback. But when I just found out, hey, he's an athlete, he in 12th grade, he about to graduate, I feel like I wanted to bring him on so he could tell his story, and I just knew that, like, he would compete with the older guys I got because he wanted to, he's up and coming.
What traits or attributes do you feel like a person needs in order to be a good executive?
To be an executive, patience, and just like undeniable, like faith in your artist, you know what I'm saying? Because it don't always just like skyrocket.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to build it up, and I feel like to be a real good executive, you got to be able to build it up. You got to be in it for the long haul. That's like, that's me.
Right, but like, what do you think a lot of labels and the other executives go wrong with the new artists?
What I see that the major labels do that I won't do is they always looking for the next big thing. You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
Gotta get Gucci right, baby.
It's like, you always, when I see the label, like major labels, like, oh, I'm gonna sign the next person. For me, it's like I don't want to be in no rush. Like I haven't signed anybody this year,
right?
Because I got, like I said, Big Walk Dog dropped this album this weekend. I got Big Fizzle, I got Hot Boy West, I got Enchanting. You know what I'm saying? It's like I got 4 artists who haven't dropped their debut albums. So it's like, maybe my thing is finish what you're doing. I'm like, once I develop them and they drop their debut albums, then I bring in more artists. But with majors, they just try to sign everything they can.
Right. Because you have signed Migos, Young Thug, you introduced Metro Boomin, Zaytoven, you helped Nicki Minaj. Do you feel like your contributions as an executive get overlooked?
Yes, but I learned that I just want the cash. They can have the credit. You know what I was though?
Thanks so much for that. I know Pete from QC is a really good friend of yours, and Migos, you got them in that situation, and you didn't sign them that way. But what came out of that though is when I look at the catalog, you have so many, even up to us versus them, you have so many great records with different factions of the Migos. So obviously that chemistry is there.
Oh yeah, I got major love for.
I get the bags. How many times platinum? How many times?
It's a lot. It's a lot.
6 times platinum, I think.
Like they're my guys. You know what I'm saying? I got so much love for the Migos. UCP, that's like one of my best friends, one of my real close friends. So it's deeper than like music with him.
Right. So I was also surprised in reading before you got into the game as Gucci Mane, you wanted to be Jermaine Dupri.
I did.
What was it about JD that
shout out JD? JD had a 50th birthday. Shout out JD.
I wouldn't say that I wouldn't say that I wanted to be Jermaine Dupri. I kind of wanted to be an executive. I wanted to be like Baby and Slim or Master P and Jay Prince or Eazy-E or Jermaine Dupri. Because this was the thing. I had just got out of school, 1998. I graduated from McNair on Boulder Crest, right?
Right.
So when I got out of school, maybe like 99. Some friends from school brought an artist to me, and that artist or whatever he was getting beats from Zaytoven. And Zaytoven and my other buddy, who had just came out of school with me, they was going to a barber school on Counter Road. So that's how they knew each other, right? So they brought me in, because at that time, I'm just in the hood hustling. Like, I supposed to went to college in 99, but I told my mom, like, let me take a year off to just do my thing, but I started hustling. In that time, my buddy brought me to me, he's like, let me bring you in, you put some money behind this dude. That's how it all started when we wanted to be Jermaine Dupri, because the kid was 14.
Right.
So when he would, like, I paid Zay for like maybe $500 for 5 beats or something like that. He came for like 1 or 2 sessions. So now I still had like a $300 balance for 3 beats.
Wow.
So instead of Zay getting the money back, he was like, "Won't you try to rap?" And that made me start saying, like, you know, maybe I'll try to rap. But just the crazy thing, I wasn't confident of trying to be a rapper. I told you I wanted to be like JD.
Yeah.
So I went with my other buddy from school, right? And I was like, we're gonna be a group. People don't know this story, right?
Oh shit.
He didn't even know how to rap. But we was in the streets, we was just trapping we were really just trapping at the hotel.
Yeah.
So we came up with the name of a group called Grilled Out Young Niggas.
What's the name again?
Grilled Out Young Niggas.
Grilled Out
Because
Young
both of us
Niggas.
because we had goals in our
hard.
mouth. We was
That's
18, 19 years old. So I wrote all the raps for me and him.
Wow.
And we put the album out. We didn't even put the album out, we recorded the album. But as we put the album out, I kind of like lost all my money to put the album out. By the time it was time to put the album out, I had really put all my hustling money in the tape. He still had a whole bunch of money because he was doing better than me. That led me to say, hey, like, you know, I think I might need to go to solo and do something different because I'm serious. And that would let me say, hey, instead of me, I'm gonna take my daddy name. My daddy name was Gucci Mane, because when I made Grilled Out Young Niggas, I was going by my name in the hood, Black Boy, Shalik Ray. I didn't even have a name. We just was Grilled Out Young Niggas. But I'm telling you, I spent like 5 bands to put out that tape, and he spent like 5 bands. So, but it's like, man, I went to some guys in the street and was like, hey, listen, me and my buddy just put out a tape. I spent most of my money doing the tape. Once y'all come with me and y'all can leave the hood, y'all can get behind me. I'm writing them. I told him I'm writing the music. We never even put the album out, and then that's what made me write my first demo tape. And I did that with the help of like everybody in the hood. And we printed it up, 1,000 CDs, and that's the story of how I really started.
Wow. So what were you listening to in those early days? Who was Gucci Mane's influences?
You know, I guess early back in the days, the pioneers, the forefathers, because my brother turned me on to a lot of rap, and he was 6 years older than me. So I guess like LL Cool J, Dougie Fresh back when I was super young, like 8 or 9, because my brother was a big fan of music. But when I started like teenager, I was a big fan of like Memphis rappers like Skinny Pimp, Project Pat. And in Atlanta, I used to like Kilo, the Hard Boys, Ghetto Mafia. I always, even now, that's why I say I always tried to. I always wanted the like underground street rappers that I felt like was telling the story that I was living, that I was seeing.
If for somebody that didn't want to rap a verse, nobody has a catalog like you. Like, do you even get lost in how much content you put out? Because you put out so much music.
I was thinking about that when I was coming up here today, and I was like, what you gonna say if they ask you about how many albums you got?
Yeah.
And I was like, I know I got over 100 and something albums and mixtapes, but I think I wanna like get to 365 albums and mixtapes. Woo!
Wow.
So I can just drop an album, like every day you can listen to a new Gucci album or 10-17 album for that's my legacy.
I think for Atlanta, we didn't even know what Gucci Mane thinks of his top 3 mixtapes.
That's tough.
Woo!
I think
Y'all got some picks?
My top 3 mixtapes that I made.
That you think, yeah. In your humble opinion.
We're gonna be here for
I know number 1 is Chicken Talk.
chicken.
Yeah.
The day I got out of jail, I met with my label and we got in a big argument, and I never talked to my label again. Big Cat, that's how that went.
Wow.
That was the day I got out. So they ended up putting out the album Murder Was the Case off like all my old music. All the albums they put out because I never talked to them again after I got out that day. But I was in the hood and I made the Chicken Talk album.
Yeah.
I really had said, damn rap, because I didn't like my deal, my contract, and I just went back to the hood. And like the Chicken Talk is
Took over the hood.
no, not overtake. I'm saying it's like, you know how